Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the Desert Fox. It's now time for episode 28 of the Transport Fever 2 Fall Series. We are sitting outside of the Port Hub, the Central Rail District section. Just doing a little train spotting today. In what is organically probably one of the busiest sections of the railroad for just watching trains go by. It is 1927, as you see with all the new stuff we just unlocked. Probably not going to get into it a little bit today. What are we going to do today, Desert? Well, today I think we are going to add some freight stations along the new line we had built in the last episode, the Brainstorm episode. And we're going to go from there. And maybe get a train on the line. As a train rolls on by. So smash that like button, destroy that just destroy that subscribe for me after you just listen to me stutter that shit. And obliterate that bell icon so you get these videos when they come out. So you can be one of the first to watch it. Oh, we got another one coming? Oh, we got a third one. Ooh. 3 trains. Okay. Alright, we'll watch it come by. That was a good one. Alright, let's get to it. We're gonna head on down. We're gonna just kind of, So we're here at the trench, and we went on the other side of the trench. We went this way, right? And we have St. Petersburg, right? So now I think it's time that we actually built St. Petersburg. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna we're in a section of track that doesn't really matter. So what we're gonna do is, since this is a straight section of track right here, I'm gonna bring out our smoothing gun, bring out our flatten tool, grab that sumbitch, and we're just gonna drag it like that, right? I'm just gonna do this. Okay, good enough. Now, what we're going to do is take a look at this optically, and I'm going to say that the curve starts there. So from here to here. Blow that all up. Alright. I'm going to go to our stations, buildings, freights. Yes, I'm going to get the cargo. 2 trains. 480. We can do a large. On the ground, yes, containers. No, do 360. Do the 480. You can do the 480, can you? Should every station be 480 though? No. But because this one's going to have multiple degrees of build to it, I mean, you might as well. Okay, now spin it around the way you want. Plop that Mac in right. We'll take that right there. Okay, so now our station's in place. We're going to have to redo the track just a little bit to make it. So we'll just pull those back just a little bit further. Okay. First thing, no. Get into the configure. Oh, yes. Oh, I also downloaded a bunch of stuff, and I think I turned that all on. Oh, for the girder bridges. Okay, so that's for the American bridges. I'm going to destroy that, right? Next, we are going to destroy. You just fucked this up. Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put the cargo building back in. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah. And just pull up that right there. Okay, now get back to the bulldozing. Okay. And this is just me, honestly, just experimenting with something. And what I'm really trying to experiment here is fundamentally just my station. Well, honestly, it's my station building. This is an attempt at working on my station building. And in an honest attempt, I don't know if I'm going to pull it off the way I think I should, but I'm going to definitely try. So this is what I'm thinking. Autosave is here. Autosave shows up. Let me take a drink. Thank God for the autosave, so I can give myself a reset here. It's been a minute since I've recorded. Just been working a crazy schedule at my job, and it's just kind of nice to, you know, be recording a little bit. But yeah, here we go. What I want to do is now place a track. You know, you still haven't made like one coherent thought most of this episode. I'm well aware of that. Thank you. But regardless. So now what I'm gonna do is back that up one. Alright? Make that two. And I'm going to draw a track just straight. Yes. And it should... Oh, these are 10-mile-an-hour tracks. I do not want these. What the fuck? Just give me standard track. Alright, there we go. There we go. No. No. Yes. And we'll flip around and do it on the other side. We'll have... Yes. We'll bring this one out to there. Okay. So what did I just do? So effectively, I made the station still operational throughout the entire platform, but it'll run, you know, this way. And then we will set these in like this. And set these in like so. And then we grab these, bring them out about there, I'll say. And you just kind of, yes. Yes. And we'll do the same on the other side. Bring it to about there on both sides. $93.10. And we'll take it. Okay, and then we just plop in some signalage. We'll do it after we get it operational. But effectively what I've just done now is turned the station operational and kept the logistical way the line will run in one cohesive piece. So now I can run a rather long train, if I want to, on either side of the track. And I think ultimately I'm going to want to run to the port coming this way, which would be southbound, and do the same here at Alexandria, and then it'll stop at Waco. If we don't have it continue on, say, you know, down the corridor to Worcester or something, then it would turn around, picking up goods, hopefully, hitting Alexandria, picking up and setting off goods, hitting St. Petersburg again on this side, on this northbound track, which would be this one. And then it would just keep on trucking along. And any passing trains that we develop, maybe hitting this spur, you know, something of that nature. Oh, I actually didn't draw this one in. So for this, I'm gonna bring it around like that, and then have it tuck in. Perfect. And then yeah, anything we need to do up here, you know, we'll do with trains and stuff, and we'll have it come in. That way, you know, when these longer haul trains come down these lines, they have something to continuously pick up and set down. So we got to imagine these trains, when they hit yards, they're setting off cars and they're picking up cars, you know. So I'm just trying to bring back a little bit more realism into the build. And this is just from me watching extensive YouTubers. Granty, I'll just take that one. He's very, very keen on his realism in his approach, and that station, I would say, is probably one that he kind of inspired. But I'm trying to do my own little thing by making the spurs on each side. Which this one I'm gonna leave unoccupied because I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it yet, so I'm just gonna leave it there. So get rid of that. Then we'll draw in our road connection, which 2 laneage. Okay, I just draw a street that doesn't have a frackin' clue, huh? Yeah, you're telling me. We'll upgrade that one. That one. Okay. So now, this station is hooked up technically to St. Petersburg, even though nothing's going here. So now we will plop in a truck stop. Put it right here. Put it at the end. We'll make it quite beefy. Bring our smoothing tool back out. We'll smooth all that back. Alright, cleaning that all up. It's okay to be a little hilly. I like, you know, maybe the game could have a little bit more refinement, maybe, in my opinion, with the terrain generating. Because it would be cool to just have like a straight mountainous map. And I know there's mods and shit. Like, I've seen, you know, countless mods. There's over 10,000 in the Steam Workshop already for this game. But you just don't see a whole lot of like, I know there's a couple fall ones, but I would like to see something for, I don't know, maybe. Oh, what would I want? Oh, well, now you lost a train of thought. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Ooh, take that. There we go. Okay. And let's just see. So forget I just said anything. Just fucking forget it. At this point, yeah, just forget it. Because it's gone. It's straight just gone. Petersburg trucks intercity 1. Alright. That's got the tram depot on it, so we'll put the road depot on the street. Sign a couple of trucks to it. If it wants to load. Oh, okay, now you take your opportunity to load. Get, say, 5. Kind of a decent distance. And with that, we will now go here. We'll click here. Okay, so it has those two. So theoretically, if we can find a way to get the one here for Alexandria, Yeah, but I think it involved modifying that, and I don't think you want to mess with that. That's a working passenger line. You don't want to mess with it. Just leave it alone. You might want to just skip Andrea. Yeah. I don't think you're wrong. Okay. And then hit Waco. Okay. Perfect. You went too far. Then on the other track. Okay. So when you get to St. Petersburg the first time, hit it on track. Hit it on 4. Yes. This, okay, exactly like that. Boom. Stop there. Turn around. Go this way. Set down goods. Go back into busyness. Pick up goods. Set down goods. Okay. Perfect. Alright, we're going to name this the Concord Eastern Corridor. No, it'd be Western Corridor. Western Corridor Drag Freight. We'll name it a drag freight, which I think is a old term for a train that would pick up and set down goods. Now, what do we got in big, beefy, either German or English trains? Oh, by the way, I added the Polar Express. I wanted more American stuff, and what's more American or Christmassy as we're getting into the fall and, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas season than the Polar freaking Express. And I do have it running. I'm just not going to show you yet. Yeah, you have to wait. Well, we do have the U1 Garrett, but yeah, you're already running one. You don't want to, you can run the LR, and you can run these big motherfuckers. You could. I could. I should. They're big beefers. They are certainly big beefers. But they're gonna cost a penny. Yeah, that's very, very true. That's 30. Okay. And what about fuel? Five fuel wagons on the back? Do you have a caboose? You should check. You do not. You do not. We'll check out how it looks. Yeah, you are about to spend $30 million on the damn thing. Oh, look at this. Trains everywhere, as far as the eye can see, doing absolutely nothing. There's one train passing by. You know, all you want to do is watch a train walk. I mean, you are on 60 trains on the line, on the network. And that's just, like, and I mean, not all of them are running in this area, but I mean, you're running at least 60 trains. I think minimally. Yeah, that's very, very true. And then we've got one more train coming up. Alright, you know what? Set phasers to turbo. Or light speed. Whatever they say in Spaceballs. I mean, that's a gloriously decent looking train. It's long. I don't think it makes much money anymore, but we might have to fix that. Come on. Come in. Son of a bitch. There we go. That might be my favorite horn to date. Alright. You know what? There's nothing really wrong with riding this. We've never actually rode the trench all the way through. So I think it'd be a good time to just sit back, relax, and take a journey. I don't think we're going to carry anything for the first couple of trips. But then, you know, remains to be seen. How large is this? I mean, you're still coming out of the terminal there, brother. There it is. There's the end of her. She is a beast and a half. Will she fit all the way? You really designed that poorly. You know that? Yeah, now I'm like, that's a design flaw. Okay? That's a design flaw. But I really had nothing to go off of. You know what I mean? I was freehanding. Cut me some slack. But, you know, I know y'all. Y'all are merciless. Y'all can be merciless. And you know, with another city hooked up and another main line kind of set up, it's gonna require more. We're gonna have to get more going. We're gonna have to build another. We're gonna have to hook up more freight and. Huh? There you go. We're on a boiler side ride from what would be the window. As close to it as I possibly can. There. You're gonna just have to live with that for now. You know what? And I just learned of another trick. I might apply to the rail network. I might do this off camera and then show you guys. And I'm gonna cite this one also to Mr. Grantee, where you take waypoints. You grab a certain waypoints you can download, or they might even be in the game. I'm not sure. I have to look. I have to test it a couple different ways. That's why I'm going to do it off camera. Where you set the waypoints by road junctions over tracks, over crossings, and the trains will honk their horn as they're passing through. Oh, look at this. This is glorious. just drag racing another damn train. Oh, and we're gonna get a third one. Oh, we're getting spoiled today, folks. But yeah, that's it. That's it for today, guys. Next episode, we are gonna do some more stuff. Check back in the next episode. Be out in a couple, seeing you guys in a couple days, and we will definitely have we'll have another cohesive idea going. Until then, guys, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna ride through the trench, and I'm gonna see I'm gonna see how this system works when I pull up to the station, and I'm gonna let it run till it gets to St. Petersburg West, and then I'm gonna part ways for the day. But yeah, next episode, I think we're gonna do some freight hauling around St. Petersburg, so that way we can actually amplify what's going on. That was a weird choice to switch over, but I'm not gonna hate you for it. This is great. Like, riding through here, this is great. Great shot. My opinion. Look at that. Those old Austrians. As the game realism breaking and all of a sudden, But I also have downloaded a couple of the mods for the American side of the build for the Northern Rail District that will be here in the 40s. And so we won't just run exclusively big boys. I plan to run at least 2 big boys. Please believe me. But I want to run some of these other big guys kind of to help support it. I'm going to try to attack the Northern Rail District a little bit more logistically sound, using what I'm going to call engine hierarchy. I don't know if this is really even a thing. So, like, your big, long-hauling, point-to-point, this town to this town to this town to this town times 10, that's going to be done by a big boy, hauling a massive train. But the services that need to haul to get onto the big boy will be done by, say, 282s, 284s, 286s if I can find one. I don't think these even exist, but if I can find one, I'll fucking run it. Like COs, like, Chesapeake and Ohio, East Coast, Central, Midwest, and East Coast stuff, not just the Union Pacific big guy. And I also have some other wagons coming. So, so the Age of Steam, we're getting to the end of the Age of Steam, but there's still plenty to work with, and I'm itching to get to more diesels, and into the big wartime, continental hauling trains. I want to get to that, so I want to design the rail network as to fit that. So I think we might go a little bit more windy on some of these approaches. The passenger lines, maybe not so. I want to build those for speed. over, say, distance. Whereas the freight stuff, I want to build it with more distance. And this freight station setup here that I've done is kind of my attempt into setting that up for that side. This is kind of like me brainstorming. I know in the last episode I named it, and I named it about brainstorming. This was really more of brainstorming and execution here. And I'm just trying to really ramble on because I have nothing else to talk about. But this is what I'm going to talk about. So, like, I want the trains to pull into these stations, but I want another train to eventually be coming down that middle track passing it. So you get that train spotter's, like, wet dreams shot. Because at the end of the day, I'd like to just film a couple episodes where we just go from certain points that we know, highlighted points, and two of them for me would be the South Bend Freight Hub and the Port Hub. Both sides of the Port Hub. You need to fix that junction in the next episode. Yes, I will. I will do that. There's a thing that I will do, and I will fix that somehow. If not, I'll just blow it up. Because I probably don't need it anyway. But we're pulling in. It is doing what I wanted. So now I guess the big question will be, will it fit? That's what she said. It is August of 27. Oh, you're a dunce. You need to put a piece of track here and there. Okay. Well, at least I know it works. Kinda. I didn't do it entirely right, but I didn't do it entirely wrong. Okay, cool. So now I know what I can do to fix that. But until next time, guys, I've been your host, Desert Fox. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.